Hello once again, YouTube, and welcome back to our Scorched series. We're getting really close to being done with this. There's only a few episodes left, but in this episode, I finally go about the process of taming a Deinotherium. If you don't know what the Deinotherium is, it's a creature added by Arc Editions, and it's extremely difficult to tame. It is an absolute pain with these awful tells that you can't really read and everything else mixed in. It's a doozy. So enjoy watching the video, and cheers. Yeah, I still don't know what name to go by. I've been debating this for like months, and I still can't settle on anything. Like, I'm not so crazy about calling myself Siphonix, but I also don't know how I feel about nicknaming myself Finn. I think the problem is that if you say it in a bubble, it sounds like Finn, F-I-N-N, but in reality it's F-E-N-N, and for some reason that changes the context and makes it sound weird to me. That's stupid. Anyway, we're live. Why have we not used this before? Are we stupid? I feel like we're stupid. Okay, so we gotta go get Deinotherium. Deinotherium, I'm gonna fly, because I can explain this while I fly, then I don't have to teleport. Deinotherium is one of the Arc Editions creatures. It is a little bit of a tougher, screwy tame. It is a passive tame. Basically what you have to do is you have to be level 95, which sucks right off the rip. You have to have beer in your last inventory slot, and it can't be stacked. If it's stacked, it doesn't work. Don't ask me why, it just doesn't. And then you have to get this creature isolated. We're talking about the Deinotherium here. It is such an annoying tame. It is so annoying to do, but it is so strong. It is such a strong tame. It's got a lot of attack, but really where it shines is kind of it fills in the slot that Yudi occupies. So it does the same kind of roar, courage, buff stuff. But I think it also does it for armor instead of just attack as well. So not only does it increase attack, it increases defense too. So it's great for killing bosses and just generally having in a herd. Its attack leaves a little bit to be desired though. It's not like its attack isn't huge, at least from the testing that I've done. But the testing I did for this on the previous map was very minimal. We're going to be doing a lot more thorough stuff on this. So there's a Deinotherium stuck in a wall. There's a couple that I'm aware of at the moment in different spots. The one I need, there was a 150 that was here, and I don't know if it's still here or not. It is still here. Okay, we have to get rid of all of these. Yeah, the one that we want is that one right there. That female is insane. That health value is great. Hey. Oh, there was a Jerboa in there! I murdered a Jerboa! I'm so sorry! Hey, does this burn? Oh, he does heal. I was right. He can heal. Got him. Okay, he's isolated. So now all you have to do once it's isolated is you fly straight up until it despawns. Once it despawns, it loses aggro, which is what you need. You need it in a passive state. Okay, so he's despawned. So he should no longer be in attack mode. Now this part is very screwy. Your wyvern is apparently going to get really tuckered out, even though it's going straight down. It's probably going to stop before it hits the ground, and then it's just going to fall like an idiot. Or it's going to land in a tree, and then fall. Okay, so the other thing, too, is you really don't want distractions while this is happening. So clearly all these carnivores need to be toasted. Okay, you can see the Deinotherium has its trunk raised, and it's doing a sniffing animation. That's because this is already working, and it can smell my beer. So, you can see it says it's going to need 5. We have the shield for a reason. So you gotta get within range and get it to stop getting stuck on the frickin'... What? Oh, good grief. Stupid bugs. Oh, I know why. I just realized why this is happening. Okay, so this is the other thing. There are guides that will tell you to wear ghillie armor for this. You do not want to wear ghillie armor, and I just realized I'm wearing ghillie armor. You do not want to wear ghillie armor for the elephant. I figured that out the hard way on the previous server, actually exactly the same way we are currently figuring it out on this one. Because they can't find you. If they can't find you, they cannot eat out of your hand. Yes, this does mean that you are very vulnerable. Very vulnerable. But that is what the shield is for. So the way I do this is I always look for head shake first and then ear wiggle. I don't trust ear wiggle then head shake. But that is head shake. Give me ear wiggle. Nope. That's trunk flick. Okay. There's 2 potential answers for what I'm doing wrong here that I just didn't think about. That RG is about to wreck me, isn't it? Okay, head shake. Ear wiggle. Got it. That's exactly what it was. So you don't want to run up to them, and you don't want to go too far under them, or otherwise they'll just get mad. Okay, now we need a head shake and then ear wiggles. Ear wiggles, great, great, great. Love it, see it, awesome. Head shake. No, head shake. There we go. Now if I stand right here. Got it. The key is nerves of steel. Nerves of steel makes a difference. That was sketchy. I thought for sure that was about to end badly. I see head shake. Starting off good. Give me some ear wiggle. Oh, please. Yes. Now we're cooking. 2 more. And then we'll have a 150. That's so good. These things are very rare spawns. I rarely see these. I haven't found a single server where they're common. It seems like they just overall are a pretty rare tame, so... We also usually do dino wipes on Wednesdays, and I didn't do dino wipe because of this one. I held it. And I'll always hold it for anybody on our server. We have a friends and family server. I'll always hold it if anybody requests. This is the first time that I've made the request. Nope, I'm away. I've never really had a reason to not reset, but that thing spawned the other day, and I was like, yeah, no, we're waiting. I'm not... We get this first, then I'll reset. Okay, ear wiggles. You'll love to see it. Head shake. Head shake. Take the ear. Don't kill me. Nerves of steel. Uh-oh. That's not good. Give me more ear wiggles? That's weird that it worked that way. Bail. Bailing wire. Out. Don't trust it. Okay. Give me ear wiggles. That's it. Okay. Good grief. Finally got it. I don't know what we're naming this thing. I already did Dumbo. We did the boring elephant names. What do we want to call it? I am just feeling so uninspired right now. I'm feeling so uninspired. I got nothing right now. Let's wait. We'll come up with something. Okay, but we got it. That's all that matters. So this, yeah, 225. Killer stats. That's about as good as she gets. It's 16,000 health right off the bat. Pretty good stamina, pretty good food, decent weight. Don't know about melee. We'll figure it out here in a minute. So yeah. That is the entire process for taming a Deinotherium. So now we have a jacked female. I would really like to find a jacked male. I knew that Pego was going to try something, but I'm thankful it waited long enough for me to turn it into a crispy piece of bacon. That's all good. That's all the Pegos are good for on this server, is they are good for bacon and nothing else. So if I remember correctly, there's a male 120 or something up here, so not the best it could be, but high enough that it might be useful at least for breeding. So, because it's important to get dinosaurs with really high stats, but the most important thing of all is the imprinting. That is where the real ticket is. That's the real juice. Yeah, so this is the weirdest Deinotherium spawn. I'm not sure which table they're on. I guess they're on whatever the Oasis table is set for, which is weird, but there was a herd that spawned all the way over here on the other side of this dune that I'm flying towards. Okay, here they are. 95, 115, 140. Fuck, they're all females. So, from what I remember, the Deinotherium, like I said, has a couple bonuses with the buffs for armor, health, etc., etc., etc. Or not armor and health. What am I saying? Armor and attack. If I remember correctly, it's armor and attack. I could be wrong, but it has those buffs. Its attack is this continuous stomp attack that it can do, and it has a bigger stomp, but the higher DPS one is the continuous stomp, where it's just like boom, 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 just stomping with each foot back and forth. It's not like the best for killing things though. I remember that much. I was a little let down by how much damage it was outputting. All right, what do you got on here that I don't want to lose? I don't want to lose that. I don't care about... Oh, I care about that. I don't care about the rest of that. Okay, we're putting the Wyvern in the ball. We're putting this on the Deinotherium, putting that in health immediately. All right, and this is what the Deinotherium looks like when it's fully saddled up. And this is how fast it moves. I heard a Jerboa. But yeah, so this is what Deinotherium looks like when it's fully saddled. It's really cool. I'm pretty sure this was inspired by Lord of the Rings, I'll be honest, because it kind of looks like that. It looks like the elephants with the saddle on. It's a little less clean, but it's pretty dang close. So yeah, 2 different attacks. This is the first one, which is great for gathering stuff. And it can also move while doing this, which is kind of huge. So you can kind of chase enemies down. It's great for killing smaller creatures. And then the right-click attack is this trunk sweep, which is very slow. It hits very hard, but yeah, that's very slow. Yeah, that's probably the biggest one, which is the armor bonus. So having one of these in a group of dinosaurs for like a boss encounter or something like that can be usually beneficial. Kind of up there with a Yeti. Kind of one of those things that you just have to determine on your own with whatever comp you have. It can walk sideways. I have tamed these multiple times, and I just now realized that it can walk sideways. I had no idea it could crab walk. There are so few creatures in this game that can actually walk sideways. Yeah. They are so valuable when they can walk sideways. I had no idea. Yo, there's a male in this group. Ooh, we can get the male tonight and actually be done. I'd love to be done. Okay, I'm trying to like do a whole bunch of things at once. I want to go get that male Deinotherium real quick. It's right over there. We know where it is. I know the method. I've got it down. It's a little jank, but we can get it. All right, there it is. The male 100 Deinotherium. All we need is to kill off his harem. Of course, they have that stun. Okay, I've got to get that female gone. Deinotherium taming. Once more, we started the stream with it, and we are probably ending the stream with it, because I don't know how much more time we're going to have after this. Okay, so if this is working, yeah, trunk up. He's good to go. We just need him to start getting a little closer so we can do head shakes and head waggles. Stop walking away from me. You giant beluga, turn around. Yeah, hi. Is that ears back? That's ears back. You don't want that. Ear wiggles. Ear wiggles. Ear wiggles. All right. Nope, that didn't work. Go away. Got the ear wiggles, but I either went in too fast or I wasn't in the right spot. It's one of the two. Taming these things is a lot harder than what the wiki says it should be. Like, if you ask anybody or look at the wiki and anything like that, it's just like, yeah, wait for ear wiggles and trunk shake. It's never that easy. It's very inconsistent. It seems like ear wiggles and trunk shake is only like 60-70% of the time to work. And then sometimes it'll just not work. All right, he might... So it says it takes 4 beer jars to get this one. It might only be 3 since it did 33%. We'll see which side of the coin it falls on. So I just realized this. I think I just remembered. I think the difference in Deinotherium is I think the females do armor boost and the males do attack damage boost. I think it's a gender difference, not a button press difference. I can see you looking at me, looking at you, looking at me, looking at you. Those are ear wiggles, but those ears are back. Let me get out of here. So yeah, I mentioned it earlier, but this is definitely the most aggravating of the Arc Editions tames. Just because of how inconsistent it is. I don't think I would mind this taming pattern if it was a little more consistent or a little more obvious when it's ready to go. Because I can sit there and do the head shake ear wiggle thing all day long, but it only feels like it works 50% of the time. My guy, it's beer. Just turn around, pay attention to me, and take the beer. I am not on the right side of this, but oh well. Got it. Yes. Another one. It is going to take 2 more. Shit. Yeah, aggravating that is, though, that it's going to get to 99% and it's not going to tame. Like, come on. You could have thrown me a bone. But I cannot help but wonder, because I cannot think of any examples of when it's actually worked back-to-back. But thank God for the riot shield. Otherwise, I'd probably be dead already. I can't help but be amused looking at the taming meter on the side and the food that you can use. Who in their right mind is going to sit here and try to feed this thing 223 stem berries? Okay, it didn't work. We got ear wiggles and head shake, but it didn't work. So we're bailing. I mean, that's definitely a huge amount of patience. Touch it! I want to see what this creature is like once it actually has imprinting bonuses. I haven't actually seen that before, so I'm really curious to see what kind of difference it makes. There we go. I'm just not getting close enough. God. Okay, finally, we're done. Good. Get in the ball. I'm using my 1 brain cell again. Oh my God. Shush, Bubba. Turn that on. All right. I'm finally done with Deinotherium. I don't have to think about it again. Yay.